Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the New York Yankees. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Carlos Carrasco. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Okay, 706.
Fought off foul. In the air, right field. Judge is there. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number one. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Jonathan India stands in now and watches strike one.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Swings and misses. And there are two down.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Fastball is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Out towards right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Michael Wacha.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Ben Rice leading things off and takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike two. The pitch. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. It's Aaron Judge now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Down and away for ball one. Waka, a former All-Star. He features a changeup, a four-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Judge rips that one. Going back. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And here comes Bellinger. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that drops in for a strike. Ball to strike. Right through there for a strike. Move to second, and Judge back in safely. Judge over at second, one down. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Batting fourth.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
There's the strike. Runner at second, two down. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 0-0 after one from Yankee Stadium. Inning number 2 when we get back on the show. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. The batter now, Salvador Perez. That catches the outside corner. 0-1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Michael.
So up next, Michael Massey. Pitch misses, ball one. And that's downstairs and outside. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Foul ball there. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting sixth.
Two down, base is empty. Hunter Renfroe now at the plate. Outside with a breaking ball. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. Around first, digging for two. And he'll pull into second safely.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Freddie Fermin stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Renfroe on at second with two down. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Goldie, and that will end the inning. Royals leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one way outside, and the count is 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That missed by a lot. Yeah, that's ball two. Center field is Bell. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Splits the plate, 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hit in the air, left field. Waters hauls it in, two away.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Jason.
And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now. That's in there. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a big swing and a miss. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. No score. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
up for
check out
Kansas
the latest
City,
news
the
from
center
around the
fielder,
league.
Kyle Isbell.
Carrasco back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Isbell, a rangy center fielder, in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
You know, part of the key to making that back foot slider so effective as a strikeout pitch is being in an advantage count as a pitcher. You really put that hitter at the plate on the defense when you get ahead 0-2. So a tight slider that bores in on you looks like something you have to go after.
Drew Waters stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 1 out, base is empty. That one missed.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that skips into dirt. Top of the 3rd, no score.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That one ripped. Way back there. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman,
So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Flied to right his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And there's a ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
2 down, nobody on. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Waters on his way over. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
That's
Now
just a
back,
really nice
the
catch
designated
on
hitter,
the run right there. He
Ed.
saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one fouled off. Tied him up inside with that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
One down, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Singy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. And Judge spoils that one. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And brings it in at the wall. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back in New York, on to the 4th, Jonathan India at the plate.
Jonathan India.
Inside, just missed.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Now batting.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Stays alive. India on at first, nobody out. Next offering is down low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground, right side, 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the first baseman, Salvador Perez, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Man at first, 1 away. Carrasco will move to first, and he dives back in safely. And it's 1-1. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nothing doing for the Royals, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the 4th, here comes Cody Bellinger.
the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of...
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Here is Goldschmidt. Went down on strikes his first time through. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1. And that one got a piece of him. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Anthony Volpe will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! He muscles that one out of here. His fourth home run of the season, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. That can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
So it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Michael Wacha is done, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
a new arm into the game, the righty, Kyle Wright, in the game for the first time this season.
Right.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line to left. Waters makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Fly to left his first time. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. The throw to second is offline. So the batting order turns over. Now at the plate, Ben Rice, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Base hit center field. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Rather than ripping one into the gap or bouncing one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 1 for 2. Swings through that.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score. It's 7-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Bellinger up to hit. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Judge around second. The relay throw. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Judge, the runner at third. Bellinger at second with 1 away. That misses the zone, and a count now even up. Two on, 1 out. On the ground, Garcia tags the runner for 1 on the first, but he beats it, and a run scores. Now a chance for Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Tag safe at second. Good base running to take off there. Should be a pass ball.
Boog, we're seeing some shakiness from the defense here in this inning. First an error and now a pass ball. They really need to clean it up and start taking care of the baseball.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss there. 2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Witt over to first. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. We played 4. It's the Yankees 8 and the Royals nothing. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player has maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Doubled his first time up. Outside. And that is ball 1. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
That one fouled off. 2-2. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something. Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Fermin in the box now. No balls and a strike. Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Up the middle. Jazz tosses to first. Royals set down in order. Royals bats are quiet there, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Chris Stratton. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. He's already homered in this game.
Volpe.
First pitch, not close.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
In the air, right side of the infield. And that will fall. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Runner on the go. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Martinez.
Here's the Yankees catcher now. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 9-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Stepping in, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Waters sizes this one up. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ben.
So 2 down now, and here is Ben Rice. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And it's fouled away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Missed inside with the curve.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Martinez off of first with 2 away. In the air to left center. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. The Yankees 9 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Isbell.
Carrasco back to work. Into center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Well, these Royals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit.
Cabrera over to Jazz. There's one. Now to first, and it's a double play.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Garcia getting ready to hit. That's in there, and it's 0-1. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Hit weakly on the ground, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Just missed. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day. Here comes Aaron Judge.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Isbell sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch
Now
fastball. Just barely missed
Cody
it. Man, this guy was ready to
Bellinger.
hit.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Up the middle. Sends it to Perez. And Bellinger is out. Singy here on Jackie Robinson Day. What comes to mind?
Courage. I think about what Jackie Robinson had to endure to be a Major League Baseball player, what he had to deal with in society, but also what he had to deal with in his own clubhouses. To be able to go out there and do that day in and day out, man, that just speaks courage to me.
High fly ball out into left center field. Isbell. And makes the grab. That is the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
Yankees,
We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the
number
mound.
42.
Mark Leiter Jr.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Right side. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball
Now
game.
batting, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Perez up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. The Yankees 9 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And he makes the catch. One down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Shortstop,
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. And that one upstairs, ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw to second is offline. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Man at second. Has some trouble with it. Still able to fire over and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Now batting, catcher Omar Martinez.
2 on with 1 out. J.C. Martinez stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one ripped to left and foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores. And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Chris Stratton will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Carlos Hernandez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
At the plate, Oswaldo Cabrera. Perez. Witt for one. Over to Perez for the inning-ending double play. So they get 1 run, 2 hits, an error, and 1 man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Royals nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Yarbrough.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals.
The designated hitter, Michael Massey.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And there's the strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him looking. One out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Renfroe in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Yankees up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Fermin in the box again, takes the strike. That's ripped. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Drew Waters stands in.
The left fielder, Drew Waters.
In there, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Dominguez sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that'll do it. Royals strand a pair. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Ben Rice. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bullpen action for the Royals. Hunter Harvey up and throwing. Schreiber getting cranked up as well. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And that's down and away. Swing and a foul out of play. Smoked in the left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
Here is Aaron Judge.
Judge.
And first offering is fouled off. Rice aboard here at first with nobody out. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get him out sometimes.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That one not close. 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. And a curve misses outside. 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Goldie now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a slow roller. Sends it to Perez. That ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. We go to the 9th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Yarborough in his 7th season, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. That one the other way, and there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
India stands in now and watches strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to Goldschmidt, that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So they're down to their final out. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout.
Well, the 4th inning proved to be the real turning point. They looked locked in at the plate after that first time through the order where it just seemed that they were off balance a little bit. But once they started really recognizing the pitches, everything started to click.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.